Ma'am, thank you po sa flowers. Grabe yung... Ay, grabe po.
Oh.
Thank you po. So thoughtful of you.
Good morning, ma'am. Kinikilig
Good
po ako.
afternoon from Philippines.
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Grabe. Si Ma'am M.I.C.E ito.
Thank you for the opportunity po.
How are you po? Ma'am, nag-start ako ng recording when I saw your, nag-join ka. Doon ako nag-start mag-record kasi I wanna see the reaction then. Elsie Jordan Laracas Blanco is my very first guest on M.I.C.E episode number 1 at my current events. Our topic for today is why entrepreneurship. She is commonly known as Vibrant LCEO in the Vibrant community, a humble and a servant leader that empowers entrepreneurs. She started to hone her experiences as an entrepreneur from making her own art crafts, putting up a coffee shop, and then her Vibrant Wellness Training Corporation that offers health, beauty, and wellness products that aim to improve people's well-being. Together with her family, LCEO visions to make every home a vibrant home. From Vibrant Wellness, her LC group of companies was founded to help the community and other entrepreneurs with their needs in business. It was created to make it convenient for businesses when it comes to marketing, manufacturing, by information, technology, and security solution, and by financial consultation that makes every entrepreneur's life more easier, and by her continuous effort in developing revolutionary business strategies, innovating more ways to create endless possibilities of income, and giving more chances to establish financial for all the entrepreneurs, not only in the Philippines, but around the globe. No wonder she receives different recognitions as Outstanding CEO, Innovative Entrepreneur of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, our founder and CEO of Vibrant Wellness, Elsie Jordan Laracas Blanco. Elsie Jordan Blanco, she is undescribable for me. All the positive adjectives, all the beautiful adjectives that you can use for this person is she handles that. She is that. So I can't describe Ma'am Elsie, but how amazing she was, and I'm really glad that you're here with me, ma'am, today. So this is the questions I really want to ask because I know that you are a very busy person, and making time for me today it's really like unforgettable day talaga for me. So yes, ma'am, for your routine, what is Elsie Jordan Blanco's routine? Do you have a plan for a day, a week, or in a year, ma'am? Can you let us know? Can you share with us?
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Miss Karen, and congratulations on your new journey, on your new venture. I hope it will be successful because I can see your passion. Regarding your question, if what is the routine of LC, of what is my routine, what is usually a day for me is, I can say that my routine has been established for many years already. It's, it's already within my system. I usually start my day, of course, waking up. I wake up early, no matter how late I sleep at night. So usually I wake up before 6 a.m. Because that is the time that I have to check all the messages and emails that I miss the night before I sleep. So that's how busy my day usually is. And one thing that I need to make sure daily is that, because most of my work are, I manage and handle them online, like Vibrant, it's an online business. And the other line of business that I do is usually mostly being managed by me using my mobile phone or my laptop. So what I do is always make sure that I read all my messages, because that's where the fear or the anxiety of an entrepreneur is rooting from. If you have an answered question, if you have an answered, if you have things that you miss, if there are concern or situation that you don't address, so usually that's where the problem is coming from. So my routine is to make sure that my messages are update. I reply promptly. Everything should be handled properly. If I need help from other member of the organization, I need to forward to them for them to address the concern if I can't do it. So I wake up early and then I make sure that I have vibrant coffee in the morning. That's very important. And of course, I'm a mompreneur, so I have to make sure also how my kids are doing. And all throughout the day, it's always about business. But business for me is not something that I do because I'm being paid for or I earn from it. It's already a lifestyle for me. Entrepreneurship is already a lifestyle for me. So it's already within my routine that I don't need to think of what should be done today, because my day-to-day activities is usually clearing all the things that I need to do, and I have to make sure that my schedule is well updated. Like for this interview, I have to handle my schedule on my own. If it's, for example, this day is day for me to handle vibrant meeting, do Zoom meetings, then tomorrow it will be the manufacturing plant activities with clients. So I have to carefully craft my schedule that will ensure that all the areas of business that I'm doing are being well taken care of, because, you know, entrepreneurship is about doing business with flexibility. You have to have a multi-skill set skills for you to be able to grow your business. And I can say that I sleep early at night. Some people are asking if I still sleep. But the thing is, yes, I sleep early. It's just that they are wondering how am I able to handle all the tasks and activities within a day. So they sometimes think that I don't rest or I don't sleep. But sleep is very important for us entrepreneurs, because if you don't get enough sleep, the next day you won't be able to think or do decisions for your business well. So that's how my routine is. And of course, in between is about taking care of yourself. You have to make sure that I incorporate our products, like vibrant products, within my day-to-day routine. For example, in the evening, I have to drink the ginger turmeric tea, something like that. So, you know, I'm answering the question, but I'm still promoting my business.
Yes,
So
true, ma'am. True, ma'am. So yeah, because I think everyone is wondering, especially in the community, that you are really a super mom, ma'am. You know, doing everything like a mom, an entrepreneur, a wife, a friend, a daughter. So you are like doing everything incorporated. You're also managing people in the business. And so what we are getting here is like you are so organized when it comes to your schedule, especially in the morning until you sleep at the evening, because you want your day to be like as productive as possible. So that's what you are doing here, ma'am. And we are really inspired of that, ma'am. And when it comes to managing your time and managing yourself and looking after yourself at the same time. And of course, like me here, vibrant wellness products really helps me because it's also part of my life. It's, you know, ma'am, the coffee is within our blood.
coffee is life.
Coffee is life. So you can't live without the products. And I'm really thankful because the products complete my life. You know, it's because it's part of the life already, and you can't take that away from me anymore. So it's just there. And yeah, thank you for imparting that, ma'am. And yeah, I know a lot of people, they have problems when it comes to time management, and planning is really the most important part in a life for you to, to do what are the productive ones and what do you have to do the next day, because yeah, planning is important. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for that. So yeah, how many decisions you do, ma'am, in a daily basis? Because I know you do have a daily decisions, and you have this quality decisions that you have to decide, especially for your business, for your time, for everything. So what are the decisions, ma'am, like you're taking, you're making?
Okay, that is a very good question. Because I'm not only in the entrepreneurship journey, or I'm not only in the field of entrepreneurship, I can say that part of it is leadership. So if you are a leader, it means that your life is all about making decisions. It's about saying no to this or saying yes to this. And I, as a person, my attitude is a yes person. I'm always a yes person. If people ask help, yes. If people need this, yes. If people want this, yes. If people ask for it, can I request for it? Can you do it for me? Can you give it for me? I always say yes. So but as a leader, I've learned that when making decisions, how many quality decisions you need in a day. For a leader like me, or for a business founder and CEO like me, every single time that I need to do work is always about decision making. It's like facing your daily life with making decisions, especially if you're the head, or the if you are the head of the business or the organization. It's all about making decisions, from the smallest ones up to the biggest decisions. And I I think every time I have to read my message, I have to make decisions. So that's how it goes. It's always about making decisions, because the operations are already in place, the system is already in place. So other things that I need to do are already established. For example, Vibrant has a system already that is running, and so as the other business that I'm doing. But every time every time I face my job as someone who lead the company, every time I open a message, I have to make a decision. Can I request, for example, can I request for this product to be replaced? For example, I ship product abroad, and then there's a problem in the transit, and then the products are not in the best condition already when it arrived in the distributor's home or office. They would ask, can I replace this? So it's already about making decision. Can I replace? Of course, it's something that the company should think about, because we need to get again the product, send again products and pay for the shipping fee. But you have to decide, as the CEO of the business, am I gonna allow the distributor not to earn just because the conditions of the product are not in its best condition, so that the person can sell it or the distributor can sell it? Yes. So as someone who always think about the community, I would say, okay, yes, let's replace it. Let's send replacement, and they can even use the existing one for personal use. It's like giving them the product. So that's my day-to-day life. Answering to concern, for example, there's an interested business center office who wants to be a BCO for this territory, and then there's another territory that is quite near in the area. So you have to think, am I gonna allow this because this will impact the BCO who is near the territory? Then if you will think, oh, I'm gonna say no for this. I'm gonna say no for longevity and sustainability of the business. I have to explain to the aspiring BCO that maybe perhaps we can find another place for you to cater, so that we can still continue the business while we are not affecting other businesses that are running. So I'm just giving example on how is it, how am I making decisions day to day, and it applies in other business as well. So it's like my daily life is always about making decisions. And I can say that sometimes I make wrong decisions. It's given. No, even the entrepreneurs who are already in the business, doing business for 20 years, or 30 years or even longer, all the seasoned or the top entrepreneurs, I don't think that there's a given ratio of decision making that they would say, oh, I always make the right decision, because um, life is about, life and business is like trial and error. You have to accept that business is not always perfect. Business is not always at its peak. Sometimes you need to stay afloat or just strive just to sustain or make your business work, so that others, you can still serve others if you are doing servant leadership or business with a purpose. But at the end of the day, despite the wrong decisions that you might make, as long as your intentions are real or your intentions are pure, your intentions is still to help others and to ensure the sustainability of your business, the core is always about the people you are serving. The wrong decisions will serve as lessons for you, and you will use it as a weapon so that you can do your business longer, and you'll be stronger. You'll be stronger the next time you face decision, because you learned a lot from it.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's so true, ma'am. That's so true. And I can't imagine like placing a self on your shoe, because you have this a lot of responsibility. You are a leader. You decide. You are the one who's making decisions in everything, and of course, we have this like your purpose, your passion, and the responsibility that you're doing for the sake of the community, for the sake of your businesses, is really remarkable. And when it comes to your decision making, I know it's really hard for you, ma'am, and you're, as you say, you are a yes person, but you still have to balance things, especially for your life, for the business that you have. And yeah, that's really admirable, ma'am. It's really good. And a lot of people will be inspired from that kind of character, because you're really a strong-willed person. And thank you for that in part, ma'am. That's really nice. And I hope everyone can like because not everyone can manage a decision. Sometimes a wrong decision, they make them like weak, and then get depressed, and then not to move on. But because of the strong will, and you have to like stick on the purpose, like what you are doing for the community, and really grateful that we have that kind of CEO that you have. And yeah, this decision making is not easy, but you have to like try and error, try and then get up and then do it again. So that's how the business should be, and that's how a true leader is. And yeah, we have a LCEO. Yeah, we have a LCO that is inspiring everyone, not only environment, but with the community she has, or the other organization she has. She inspires people, and that's how lucky the vibrant community is. And thank you that, ma'am. Yeah, so you have this goal, ma'am. Yeah, because you're like an entrepreneur, you have this very kind of goal. So what are we chasing here as an entrepreneur?
Okay. Usually, if you ask an entrepreneur on why they want to be entrepreneur, they usually answer the same. They usually give the same answer. You have to find a problem that you want to solve. So that's the mind of the entrepreneurs, and even different companies. Those companies that are successful, very successful nowadays, they just think of the problem of the world that they need to solve. For example, the online delivery applications for the food delivery. During the pandemic, we are not used to having the food delivery before. We usually dine or just drive through. But during the pandemic, companies like Food Panda or Grab, they have to think of problems that they want to solve nowadays. So usually that's why entrepreneurs are successful, because they manage to find the goal that they want to achieve. So for me as a CEO, the way I do business is quite different, because I'm always purpose driven, and usually there's for example, in the vibrant community, I mean, who would, if there's a leader, if there's a CEO of a business, it's very rare to find someone who will teach others to do the same. Sometimes there's a line between competition or collaboration. Am I gonna collaborate or am I gonna compete with them? Something like that. But for me as an entrepreneur, my goal is to create empowered entrepreneurs. So it's like creating someone like you. So if you are competitive, it's like creating competitors. But if your mindset is like me, that I'm always happy to see other people succeed. I celebrate other people wins. I want to see other people to have the same mindset as me so that they can be an instrument also. Because for me, entrepreneurs are instrument. We are instrument for social change. We provide jobs, we provide amazing products. We share our mindset to the people. We share our good attitude, our entrepreneurial spirit to others. So we are an instrument of social change. So if you keep chasing the money or if you keep chasing figures here, it's also good. Why? Because doing business is about making profit. Plain and simple. If you want to do business, you have to make sure that you're earning. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do your goal. You cannot help others if you yourself is not capable of helping them. So you have to be strong as well in different aspects, like emotionally, mentally, financially, and other aspects of our life. So the goal is to, chase your true purpose, chase your dreams, and the money will follow. Definitely, if you have the passion and if you have the will to make your business successful, and if you have the consistency, because that's the problem nowadays. People will do business just maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then stop. Then they don't want to continue anymore because they feel that it's not for them. But entrepreneurship is about being consistent all the time, regardless of the season of your life, regardless of the circumstances of life. You can rest, but you cannot stop. So I can say that the money or the profit will follow if you keep chasing your true purpose. And if your true purpose has good intention, no matter what the circumstance is. For example, you feel that you are failing already, you feel that you're a failure already, just keep going, just keep doing what you love, just keep following your passion, and you will see that every time you are at the rock bottom or you feel that you are failing, miracles happen, and that is because of your true purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so true. Yeah, our Elsie Jordan Blanco won as a innovative CEO of the year 2021. It is the very same reason, because she is an innovative CEO. So she adapts and she grows. So she has this, you have a decision that make this company, your company's sustained and has this longevity. So you have this kind of perspective into your business, and that's what's really you're chasing, for that purpose to sustain. And then yeah, the income will just like follow, because you're pursuing your dreams, ma'am. You're pursuing your purpose, and that is to help other entrepreneurs, and which is really remarkable as a LCEO, as a entrepreneur herself, helping others to grow as an entrepreneur. And I think that kind of goal for others is it's, you're a really innovative CEO, ma'am. So that kind of goal is not all CEO do that, because sometimes they find other people like a competitor. But with you, ma'am, you help us grow, you help us in any ways, and you keep on telling us and reminding us that we have to pursue, we have to do this purpose, we have to do this business. Any setbacks, any failures or success, you are there. And that is what a LCEO we had, and we're really thankful to have a supportive Elsie Jordan Blanco. Yeah. All right. So yeah, as you reflect with your success, Ma'am Elsie, what is the feeling telling you? What is that feeling telling you now?
Actually, I've when it comes to success, I never felt that I'm successful already, because success is subjective. For it's this word is very subjective. If other people see me successful, I'm very flattered that other people are seeing my life as a successful, or as an entrepreneur I'm successful. But my perspective is, the goal to keep on, soaring high, is not to think that you are successful. It's not because you are greedy, or you don't have contentment on what you are earning, or on what you are getting out of your business. But if people put success in their head and keep thinking that they are successful, sometimes it's the reason why they don't grow, because success is short-lived. If we measure success by money, it's very short-lived, because money can be wiped out in a day. You wouldn't know how you wouldn't know how stable your company is, because the circumstances of the world, especially now that we are in the pandemic, and the inflation is it's our daily problem. And there's a lot of circumstances in running businesses. I think it's not something that is different in different countries. It's something common among every countries. So there's pandemic, there's inflation. So if you keep thinking that you're already successful, and you keep thinking and feels that I'm okay with this, you will not grow, and you'll not be able to reach the success of those people who will establish a global impact. Because for me, I am not yet done with my mission of making every home a vibrant home. There's only 170,000 members. It's massive, but if we compare it to the population of the Philippines and the population of the world, it's very small ratio. So my motivation every time is not to consider myself successful in the sense that I have this material things, I have this business, or I have these things to boast, or to show others. But my definition of success is, are you done with your mission? Are you already satisfied on what you want to achieve? So what I want to achieve is something that can't be measured by monetary value, because it's purpose driven. So what I want to achieve is to reach out to more people, make the community bigger, because the community of Vibrant is very priceless. The mindset and the attitude of the people within the community is something that is compelling. That is what compelling in our Vibrant business, and that is something that what other business might not have, because it's established out of our kindness and our goal of helping other people. So I might be answering it wrong, because the way I see success is something that you don't chase because you measure it by monetary value. It's something that satisfies your soul and your spirit if you've done what you want to achieve. So my vision and purpose is really big, that I want to touch as many lives as possible. And I'm not there yet. So I'm just on the second and a half year of my business. And if I'm going to, live until I'm old, I think there's a long way to go. There are so many years to come that I have to work so hard for my business. So I can't think that I'm already successful or I'm already done with what I'm doing. So success for me is a mission. So it's something that should satisfy if you're already done with the mission that you want to achieve.
Yeah. So while listening to you, I'm really listening to our humble CEO, because for us, as we look up to you, ma'am, and with all these achievements that you have, you are already a successful person, and I know you are in your halfway through mission yet, and you want to achieve more of like to address or to introduce more of the business, and then you want to inspire more people and help more entrepreneurs. But for us, as we see you, because you change others' lives already, and you help them grow already. So that mission of yours, that you want them to improve, that you want them to develop and to grow as an entrepreneur, I think you already achieved that, and you are successful by doing that, because we have that in the community, that they have they've been inspired by our humble LCEO, and I know you're going to become more, mom. You will become a massive inspiration to everyone that haven't been met you or haven't been in the business, but once they know how LCEO do this, I think they will be, they will become a part as a vibrant home, for sure, if they listen to this kind of conversation that we're having right now. And I know you have this mission and you have this purpose driven kind of goal, and I know one day, ma'am, you will be there. And as of now, I see you as a successful person, and we're really looking up to you, and you keep on inspiring us. And yeah, ma'am, you're a successful person for me, and we really thank you for like inspiring us every day in our lives. And we'll keep on going, ma'am. Don't worry. We were going to spread this mission all over the world, and hopefully we can, like, one day you will say that, yes, Ma'am Karen, I'm here already. I'm really thankful. And then we'll see you crying, and we'll cry with you. We will be with you, ma'am, always. All right. So yeah, so any advice, ma'am? This will be the last question, I think. But because this is more of inspiring podcast for other breadwinners or other migrating people. Any advice for new entrepreneurs, and especially the OFWs who wants to start a business, or anyone, not even an OFW, or even people in the Philippines or other part in the world who wants to start to become an entrepreneur and start their own business? What can you give them, ma'am?
For a person like me who's been an OFW for 10 years, I can say that I know what is it like to live abroad, far from the Philippines, far from home, and far from your family. So you have this mindset that the best thing that you can do is, work in the corporate world, or work in whatever job you are doing, which is do it because this is your passion. I always say in Vibrant, there's nothing wrong in working. And if that is your passion, and if that is what satisfies you, as a person, keep on doing it, because every dream is different, to each his own, or to each her own. We cannot compare our lives to other people. But what I can say is that anyone who wants to be an entrepreneur, or anyone who inspires to be an entrepreneur, just because you are an OFW doesn't mean that you can do it anymore, because that is my mindset before. So when I was working in Singapore, I don't have an idea that I can, because I'm so consumed by the way I do my life as an OFW. You have to work hard, you have to go home late at night, then wake up early again, prepare the things for your work. It's always about work. And then without someone, or without other people encouraging you to do business, you might not have, it might not spark something on you to do business. You might be doing the same routine over and over again, like me, until I realized, oh, it's already 10 years abroad, and I've been doing the same thing all my life. So during the times that I was working abroad, I was not well equipped with an entrepreneur mindset. I thought I cannot do it. I thought it's not possible to do business while you are working. So I have to sacrifice my work so that I will be able to do the business that I want to pursue. But the purpose of Vibrant is to make people realize that no matter what walks of life you are in, if you are a doctor or if you're an engineer or if you're a nurse or a flight attendant or teacher or even stay-at-home moms or other things that you are doing, the purpose of Vibrant is that you can do business while you are enjoying or you are living the life that you really want. It's not something that you have to sacrifice what you sacrifice the job or sacrifice your life abroad and pursue other things in the Philippines. It's not impossible to do the things that you love doing while learning how to do the entrepreneurship or how to do the business at the same time. So that's the vision of Vibrant. You can start small while you are still working. If you are an OFW, we tend to do with what we do with what we earn is that we don't spend it wisely. We retail therapy, that's what makes us happy as OFWs, because we are so lonely, we miss home. But if you have the means or if you have the capacity to start a business, it doesn't mean you have to start big and you have to spend a lot of money. No, you can start small. For me, I started when I was in Singapore, before I go back home for good. I started baking and I sell my baked goodies to my office mates. And I also cook, pack lunch. I cook adobo and rice. I sell it to my office mates. I ask them what meal Filipino meal you want me to cook for tomorrow. So they would say, so I would count already how many people am I going to cook for. And I'm gonna wake up early so that I can cook for them and sell it for them. And I was earning good. My job, I'm being paid with good salary. But my thought is, I want to do business. I want to learn doing business so that when I go home for good, I wouldn't start from scratch. I want to learn the ins and outs of business and transition myself as early as possible. And it's already late because I'm already on my 10th year in abroad. So I want to feel how it is to do business, because usually we are shy, we are scared to be judged by others and why you need to do this, why you need to sell these products, why you need to offer this. So there's a lot of business that you can do, but there's something that scares you. So my advice is, don't be scared to be judged by others, because if your goal, is to add something at the table so that your family can, enjoy a better life, do it. Just keep doing your passion. If you love cooking, cook for others and, sell your product. You can start small, and that's what the purpose of Vibrant is. At a very small capital, you can start your business and be a distributor and sell products to your office mates. And these are health and beauty products that they can enjoy. So that's my inspiration. My inspiration to do Vibrant is out of my experience as an OFW, so that through Vibrant, there's also, trainings. You learn how to communicate with the community. You learn how to get in touch with others and be friends with others, so that you are already establishing your network, so that when you do business, there's a lot of people who are already waiting for your business to be successful. That's what we teach in Vibrant, celebrating the success and wins of others in the community. So if you are an OFW, my advice is, to save what you are earning, start small to do a business and nurture it. And maybe that small business can be something huge in the long run, or something big after years of working so hard for it. So you have to find what skills or industry you are passionate, because you can't do business if you don't love what you're doing. So the reason why I keep doing the business is I love what I'm doing. I don't feel tired. I don't give up on what I do. Despite the problems, I still stand up. I still continue. I still face every challenges that I do because I love what I'm doing. So you have to find that passion, what you love to do, so that you won't get tired doing it forever. Because business should be something that you do for a lifetime. Just like what we are doing in our work, it's something that we do until we retire. Just keep thinking that if you do business on the side, it's something that you will do for a long, long time. And you can only do it for a long, long time if you love what you're doing.
Yeah, true, ma'am. Yeah, so we are inspired by your courage, ma'am, because you took the leap of faith. Because of that courage, when you were where you were in Singapore, you're doing everything. You're using your talent. You're using your creativity. You're using your skills just to example, save or something for a big project that you are thinking. And because of that courage that you started from the very small way, then you have that courage to go out to your comfort zone and then do these big things like get the Vibrant Wellness Trading Corporation. So that kind of courage, which is some of the OFWs doesn't have that, because they have this, like, they're always think about their family in the Philippines. They sometimes forget about themselves because they just want to stay on that kind of situation because they're helping the family in the Philippines, and they just want to be on that place. But once you have that courage, like what you did in Singapore, you started to do your passion. You try to do some of your skills, your talent to produce food and then sell it, and then plan for a big company ahead like that. And you jump, like what you said, ma'am. We were so inspired with the leap of faith, and I will going to play it after in the podcast, so they will know what is the meaning of the leap of faith, which is Ma'am Elsie Jordan Blanco played that. And I'm really with that song you will become teary-eyed, because the leap of faith has a really a meaningful song for you to have that courage to get out on that comfort zone. And I think for the OFWs to pursue their dreams or their goals, they have to like really jump into the leap of faith and then believe on what they want to become. And yeah, so help them pursue themselves as well, help themselves to grow and learn from the things, and then pursue their dreams one day, just to get out from that comfort zone. And yeah, that is what we inspire from the inspiration from you, ma'am. So you got that courage and go home to the Philippines and be with your family and start the Vibrant Wellness, and you inspired others by doing that leap of faith that you did. And yeah, thank you for doing that, ma'am, because with that leap of faith that you have, the Vibrant Wellness was born, and you have the community like us, and then keep on pursuing our own mission as well, because that is like, giving an inspiration is something like others will adapt and then do it themselves as well. So that is like a domino effect. And that is the domino effect that you started when you jump for the leap of your faith. And that's really admirable, ma'am, really inspiring. And yeah, grabe. So the interview is like, oh ma'am, it's just like, I think we only got an hour of conversation, and it's a book already. I think I can write a book about you. And then yeah, so it's gonna be like a true story, a true inspiring story of Elsie Jordan Blanco. And we're really blessed. This is a really glorious day to have this kind of amazing woman who did like, well, like I said, you're undescribable, ma'am.
Thank you, Thank you for your time, and I'm really inspired also on what you are doing. So keep on, keep on pursuing your dreams, And I know you will inspire a lot of entrepreneurs and OFWs and other people who wants to start their business with your passion and determination to mentor them. So thank you so much, Miss Karen. I really appreciate the thought of having me as your first guest in your podcast. So it's really touching for me, and I'll never forget this conversation because I'm just telling my story, yet I feel that I'm doing something to inspire other people. So that's really precious for me.
That is our goal, ma'am, to share stories like your beautiful story of your life, to share it to others, and then you will become another person that they will be inspired because they have your story. They listen to your story and they know your story. And yeah, ma'am, grabe. It's really unambitious for me to have you as a guest, but I really just tried to like,
The
take a
honor
leap
is
of faith.
mine. The honor is mine.
Yeah, so it will be like really an honor for me, ma'am. It's my pleasure. Like it's an honor for me to have the CEO of the Vibrant Wellness guys, to have Ma'am LCO in my podcast, because the mice at my current event. So it is to motivate, it is to inspire, it is to coach, and it is to empower people. So that is what my podcast goal is. So having that conversation with Mom Elsie, it's all there. So you've been motivated, you've been inspired, you've been coached. Business, this is the right person when you asked, when it comes to investing, when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to leadership, when it comes to mentorship. The right person is, yeah, Mom Elsie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for having we really thank you for your time, and to be the guest in my current events. So this is really happening. So yeah, because my current events, ma'am, because of my name. So if you like read it again, you will be like, your current events, like my current events.
Yeah.
So you say that
Yeah.
one.
It's
Thank you
really
so much.
catchy.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you very much for
More blessings, ma'am, and thank you.
and
And your day.
you keep more power to you, ma'am, and more blessings to come. And we give you all the prayers for good health and the guidance for everything. And I know you will be blessed more, ma'am, because you inspire a lot of more people. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
can we have a screenshot, ma'am?
Yeah. Can I forget my flowers?
Ah, yeah. I hope you like it, ma'am. I hope you like that. Okay, I'll take a picture, ma'am. Okay. Ready? Thank you so much po ulit. Thank you. Bye-bye, ma'am. Bye. That's it. Oh my God, let's see what happened now.